Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You're listening to WIN World Local News.
WIN World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Breaking news into the WIN World Local News sports desk from WIN sports reporter Fired Up Frank, who's in Cape Town, South Africa, for the 2016 Great White Shark Surfing Championships. How the sharks and the surfing coming along, Fired Up?
Potter, it's a quiet day out on the water, because it was an incredibly eventful morning. Oh my goodness. We had 4 to 6 Australians disappear beneath the waves. They were not able to mount any of the great white sharks and successfully surf them. They just got eaten. A number of South Africans tried to contribute, but surfing's not that important, not that big here. And, we had one lone member from the Malaysian islands who showed up, a man who said he knew how to speak to sharks, but apparently he didn't, because they just ate him too. Potter, it's a real bloodbath. I'm glad I didn't know any of these people or their families. Back to you.
Wow, bloodbath for surfing. That's fantastic. On to our next breaking story, which is brought to us by WIN contributor Chip of Washington, D.C. At the inauguration of the new African American History and Culture Museum in Washington, D.C., Michelle Obama and former U.S. President George W. Bush were seen affectionately hugging each other. Was this a random act of kindness, something deeper, or are Michelle and GW possibly plotting a late Unitarian Party presidential run? To get the full yin and yang of this scope, let's go live to WIN Inside Affairs reporter Edward Snowdividend, who's in an undisclosed location with all the juicy details. Edward?
Well, thank you very much, Potter. On the surface, this story may seem like a nice puff piece, a nice hug between 2 former presidential White House housemate members. Not at the same time, of course, but they were hugging. Underneath the surface is a frenzy of conspiracy. I will tell you this right now. There is something big going to happen tomorrow night, I believe, at the first presidential debate, okay? You're thinking there's going to be a couple candidates there? There's going to be a few more in there, all right, Potter? Now, I have received a file earlier today from a man in a black trench coat who stood at the Washington Monument for several hours in the rain looking for me, and inside I found out some very, very terrifying things. They are planning on marrying each other, Potter. They are planning on getting married, Michelle Obama and George W. Bush, creating the most powerful couple of all time. Now, here with me, I can't reveal the identity of this individual, but he has claimed to be the minister in this wedding. Now, sir, what do we have here?
We have 2 people that love each other a lot and are looking to make that union known to the world.
You don't think there's anything more to it? It's just a love? Or I believe they're trying to take power. Is that right? Are they trying to take power?
Well, I think that will be a natural consequence when a love like this, a love like I've never seen, a Patrick Swayze-esque love coming together, only power can follow.
I implore you, please, sir, you have to call this wedding off. It cannot happen. Potter, I'm going to do my best here on the ground to take care of this, but until then, back to you.
Wow, secret love arrangement in the White House. Never heard of that one before. Well, on to our next top story, which is brought to us by WIN contributor Leslie of Broomfield, Colorado. NASA has just revealed that there are actually 13 zodiac signs versus the 12 we've all come to know and love, causing fortune tellers, horoscope believers, and groundhogs alike to get up in arms. Was this a conspiracy by the ancient Babylonian horoscope inventors to keep the 13th horoscope of Ophiuchus or something out of our calendar for some sinister reason? Or what motivated NASA to provide this revelation now? Well, to get the stars in line, let's go live to WIN senior astrologist dumbass who's at Stonehenge in England with all the celestial details. No, sir, dumbass?
Yes, thank you, Potter. I'm here in Stonehenge communicating with the cosmos because it was not a conspiracy by NASA, it was not a conspiracy by the governments of the world, by the Druids, nor by the KFC man, Colonel Sanders. No, Potter, this was a conspiracy, or was it? I have with me today, I have communed across the cosmos to speak with the 13th Zodiac itself, Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, welcome.
It is good to see you on this small planet you call Earth.
Now, Ophiuchus, we are but a small planet, but we care about our zodiacs. Aren't you glad to finally be welcome?
It is wonderful to finally be revealed to the human race. However, I must inform you, your time on this planet is coming to an end.
Oh, me personally, or the people as a whole?
You, and also everyone else.
Oh, what? Oh, great Ophiuchus. What is our horoscope? Can we present and save ourselves?
The only way to save yourself is to send as much money as you possibly can to P.O. Box 1624, Wisconsin, Connecticut, 30459.
P.O. Box
That
1624?
what I said before is the P.O. Box. I will not be standing here to repeat myself.
You don't have to, Ophiuchus, but this information is very important.
I am the great Ophiuchus.
Now, Ophiuchus, what, is there a certain amount of money that you need?
As much as you have is the only amount that I will accept.
Oh, okay. And is there a hand delivery option? I fear people that can't get to a post office in time.
There's a guy named Alan who lives in that town. You could give it to him too.
Alan? Alan what?
Alan Jaborski.
Alan Jaborski. If you live in
Wisconsin, Connecticut.
Look for Alan Jaborski.
Ah, you fools! Cease to exist if you do not pay me.
Now, Ophiuchus, is this your doing, or are you just witnessing the cosmos in action?
The cosmos has a life and a mind of its own. I am simply carrying out its will.
Well, we can do nothing but throw money at this problem. Please, I implore you, donate, people. Back to you, Potter.
Wow, Ophiuchus is gonna take over if we don't give our money. Okay. Well, now for a look at the global weather, let's check in with Pansy Hailstone, who's still at the Burning Man Festival site in Black Rock City, Nevada, weeks after its conclusion. How's the weather, and what you still doing in the desert, Pansy?
It's so stupid out here. It's freaking hot all the time. And there's like storms and there's wind all over the place. And like people keep throwing flowers at me. I just want to get out of here, Potter. I want to go to like Hawaii. Why aren't you sending me to like the big island? Oh my god, Potter, there's a group of chanting people and they're holding pigs' heads on sticks and they're all naked. I just want to go. Oh my god, it's another windstorm full of dust. I need freaking help out here, Potter. Back to you. I don't want to. Get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to be a pig head on a stick. This is not cool. Where are the showers? I want to go. I need a Starbucks coffee. I don't want to do this. Potter, can you call my dad and tell him that I need some money and I need to get the heck out of here, like as soon as freaking possible. This sucks. Ugh, back to you.
Well, I hope you make it out alive, Pansy. And thank you for that excellent reporting on the weather. And thank you all for tuning in to WIN World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the WIN cast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break for a case that needs to be tackled during Community Court. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.